The dark night of humanity's soul, a catalyst for evolution. If you are feeling exhausted by the current world, if you open your eyes every morning and feel an invisible weight crushing your chest upon seeing news filled with chaos, war, disease, and hatred, then please stay here. This moment, this video, this energy is for you. You didn't stumble upon this content by accident. You chose to be born at this exact moment in history for a truly magnificent reason. Welcome, beautiful souls accompanying the Mindful Thinking Space Channel. Today, we sit together again in this sacred space. Before we begin, I invite you, wherever you are sitting, whatever you are doing, to temporarily put everything aside. Come, close your eyes, take a deep breath with me. Very deep. Feel the cool stream of air entering your body, and exhale very slowly. Letting go of all the noise out there. Be present here, right now. There is only you, me, and the silence of the universe. Recently, what has your heart been pondering? What aspect of awakening or spirituality is urging you to seek answers? Are you wondering about meditation, the law of attraction, how to use the power of the subconscious mind to succeed, or simply how to maintain peace amidst stormy days? If you don't have a specific question yet, that's completely fine. Today, there is a topic that I know is touching the pain and the deepest yearning of all humanity right now. Today, we will talk about the dark night of humanity's soul, a catalyst for evolution. Dear friends, many people out there are terrified. They look at wars, the collapse of corporations, inflation, the division among people, and exclaim, "Is this the end of the world? Is humanity coming to an end?" But as those walking together on the path of awakening, we do not view things through the lens of fear. We need to reframe this picture. Instead of seeing the chaos as an end, let's view it as a massive and inevitable process of purification, allowing the Earth to transition into a new dimension, a higher vibrational frequency, what many still call the 5D Earth, the fifth dimension. Think about it. If you have an infected, swollen wound, it will be extremely painful. You cover it up, you take painkillers to ignore it, but inside, the bacteria are still wreaking havoc. When does true healing begin? It is when that abscess swells to its peak, and the pus must burst. The moment the pus bursts is the most terrible, filthy, and painful moment, but it is also the moment when life is clearing out the most impure things so that new flesh can regenerate, allowing the wound to truly heal. Our world today is precisely in this bursting of the pus moment. For thousands of years, humanity has built systems based on fear, greed, control, and the divisive ego. We exploit Mother Earth. We slaughter each other simply because of differences in skin color, religion, or borders drawn by the human mind itself. Those outdated systems, those unjust institutions, those manipulative financial structures, those educational foundations that stifle the soul's freedom are all collapsing. They can no longer survive. The Earth's energy grid is being elevated, and the low frequencies of hatred and greed are being repelled, exposed to the light for all of us to see. That is exactly the dark night of the soul on a global scale. In psychology and spirituality, the dark night of the soul is a phase where an individual experiences a complete collapse of the ego and outdated beliefs. They fall into depression, lose their direction, and find life meaningless. But it is within that absolute darkness that the light of enlightenment dawns. The false outer shell has shattered so that the true self can be born. Now, not just one individual, but the entire human race is going through that dark night together. What you see on the news is not annihilation, but the birth cry of a new era, an era of awakening, of unconditional love, of oneness. This is the message that brings the greatest hope, which I want to send to you. The universe always operates in grand cycles. The law of the universe is that nothing stands still. There is day and night, spring, summer, autumn, and winter. There is birth and death, slumber and awakening. The current chaos is merely a push, a catalyst. Without this painful push, humanity would forever sleep in the false safety cocoon of materialism. Pain is the universe's megaphone to awaken a sleeping world. When all external footholds, like economics, politics, physical safety, are shaken, humans have no choice but to turn inward. It is right now that humanity's inner power is being activated more powerfully than ever before. Many of you sitting here listening to this video might be Lightworkers, Starseeds, and deeply sensitive souls. You are easily exhausted, easily depressed when absorbing the energy of collective suffering. You see violence, and your heart clenches. You ask yourself, why am I here in the midst of this crazy world? Dear friend, remember, you volunteered to come here. You chose to be present on Earth right at this arduous transitional moment because you are strong enough to anchor the light. Like an anchor amidst a storm, your existence, your peace keeps the Earth from shattering. Do not let the darkness out there swallow you. Do not identify yourself with the panic of the crowd. There is a beautiful metaphorical story about the evolutionary process of the caterpillar. When it is time for the caterpillar to form a chrysalis, its body secretes enzymes to digest itself. It turns into a chaotic soup inside the cocoon. At this point, new cells begin to appear, called Imaginal Cells. Initially, the caterpillar's immune system perceives these cells as enemies and attacks them. But the Imaginal Cells do not give up. They keep appearing, more and more of them. They begin to connect, resonate at the same frequency, and form networks. At a tipping point, this network triumphs, and a magnificent new creature is formed, the butterfly. The Earth right now is that melting cocoon. The old systems are fighting back fiercely because they are dying. As for you, the people striving for awakening, practicing meditation, nurturing unconditional love, you are the Earth's Imaginal Cells. You are the seeds of the 5D dimension. So, what is the practical application of this in your daily life? Today, have you started practicing turning inward? Are you ready to not be swept into the vortex of fear? First, practice energy protection. Do not consume toxic news unconsciously. You have the right to know what is happening, but you have no obligation to carry that pain into your sleep. Set boundaries. Dedicate time each day for silence. Meditation is not about escaping the world. Meditation is rooting yourself deeply into the earth so that when the storm comes, you still stand firm and become a pillar of support for those around you. Second, change how you react. When you see someone who is angry, greedy, or ignorant out there, do not judge them. Judgment only feeds the frequency of the dark night. Look at them with eyes of compassion. Realize that they are acting out because they are scared. Their ego is struggling. Your forgiveness and empathy are the most powerful antidotes for this world. Third, and most importantly, take action. Spread the light within your own small community. You don't need to fly to the battlefield to stop the war. You don't need to become a great figure to change the whole world. No, the greatest transformation starts from the smallest things. Stop the war within yourself. Stop the war with your spouse. Stop the war with your children, with your colleagues, with your neighbor. You can bring peace to the earth by bringing peace to your home. Smile at the street vendor. Embrace the crying child. Plant a tree. Say words of gratitude for your meals. When you do those small things with a great love, your vibrational frequency will merge into the Earth's energy grid. Then, the dawn of freedom, of peace will arrive sooner. Remember that darkness can never extinguish the light. On the contrary, darkness only makes the light shine brighter. You are a spiritual being having a human experience. Your inner power is greater than any war, greater than any institution, greater than any adversity you see out there. Do not despair. Celebrate. Yes, celebrate. Because we are living in the greatest moment of human history. We are witnessing the birth of a new earth. The remnants of hatred are falling away. so that the kingdom of love can be reestablished right here in this world, right in your heart.